Hello, everyone. I am Kat from Cosmic Metamorphosis. I am trying to do a Zoom call today so I can share my screen because there's several new pictures I want to show you from Yellow Rose for Texas that she posted, and I think it's very interesting. So anyway, it's a little grainy on the video. I'm sorry. It's not as good as my computer, but anyway, so everything going on recently, I think I want to call this like there's a cover up for the cover up. There's a cover up for the cover up. So everything that's going on in our world, there's things happening behind the scenes, of course, that the public doesn't know about, which if you follow the letter 17 board, we know things are happening behind the scenes. But I think a lot of this, there's even a further cover up, I think, than that, because what's happening here on this planet right now isn't just happening with us, it's happening with our entire galaxy and other planets. That's why this time is so special. Some things that kind of just put red flags into my head, because we're also supposed to be going through the Photon Belt, which has a lot of things occurring right now that's happening. So let me kind of get into it. I'm going to try and share my screen here. So we have, go to this. So this is information about our Photon Belt. So recently we've had a lot of pilots walk off the airline jobs because of the mandate. We've had trains down, cars down, lots of transportation things down. So it kind of just red flagged something I read a long time ago as we go through this Photon Belt and what to expect. So here it says we'll be going through a null zone as we enter. Procedure will take roughly 5 to 6 days to complete, including 3 days of darkness, which I did a video on, so you might want to watch that. But I'm just going to read some of this, take what you will and leave the rest, whatever resonates. But basically says, the Supreme Creator, our God, has arranged for your solar system to enter an interdimensional rescue bubble that will thrust it out of the Photon Belt through the fifth dimension and into a position about 3 light years from the Sirius star system. My cat's playing in the background. Hey, be quiet. The Photon Belt is fully manifested. It will not allow any electrical device to function. Such a development will mean that neither batteries nor electrical circuits will operate when Earth is in the Photon Belt. And in quotations, 17 years. 17. You will require a new form of energy, photon energy, to operate your former and soon to be altered electrical devices. In the null zone, there will be an increase in pressures on the planet's atmosphere and upon its surface, including volcanoes and dramatic weather. Okay, you guys, come on. Your Earth will be entering the Photon Belt and losing the electromagnetic fields when they are nullified. And as we have explained, this means that when you enter the Photon Belt, you won't be able to utilize electrical equipment anymore. Therefore, you must begin to prepare for this major change in your lives as new forms of gravitational and electrical fields are established. What appears to you as a loss will actually be a benefit that allows photon energy fields to be altered at the subatomic level and become the basic energy drivers of your solar system. As all atoms and molecules are changed, you Earth humans will be vastly modified in your very nature. You will become something quite different, excitingly improved from what you presently are. It says, there will suddenly be twilight level of darkness will be replaced by complete darkness. It will be as though the entire planet has been thrown into an incredibly huge closet and the door closed behind you. The sun will have disappeared from view and you will be unable to see the stars in the pitch black sky. Day will have suddenly turned into night as the null zone's compression of solar and stellar light will blot out the sun and even the stars. Bandit. That's my diabetic cat. I'm going to put them away. Okay. Oh. Oh. Causing too much trouble. Sorry about that. Okay. So basically with all the electrical things going down, I did read someplace else basically saying that, yeah, you don't really want to be in an airplane when this happens because it's going to come out of the sky. So I would not want to be there. Let's see if I can find the rest of this. He just jumped on my keyboard, so. Don't know if I can find it again. Anyways, what's down here? Sorry. It's all down here. Okay. You will know by the total darkness that you have not entered the null zone and begin the transformation process. As you begin to accept the shock of this utter darkness, you will find that something else has happened. Not only are you in the dark, but none of your electrical devices will work anymore. Once the pumps quit and water tanks are empty, water will not run and toilets will not flush. Lights cannot be turned on, cars will not start, hence you are now in a whole new world. Despite these incredible difficulties, something has happened to your bodies, something wonderful. That part just reminds me of a couple of comms that I saw not too long ago, over the past week or so, about us being in abyss and that we're going to come up out of the abyss, or we're on the edge of the abyss. This is the darkness. This is what Yellow Rose for Texas talks about if you follow her, that we were basically in the higher dimensions and we fell through the dimensions down into the third. So we are in this darkness of abyss. That's why everyone talks about the holographic reality that we live in, because if we didn't have this, what they call like a sky dome, I guess, over us, it would be complete darkness and we would know something was up. And then it says, when the collapse of the planet's electrical and magnetic field occurs, it will also allow all atoms on Earth to be changed. The atoms in your body will be modified to form a new body, a body that is semi-etheric, and the veil of consciousness around you will be removed. You will no longer be living in the limited third dimensional reality. You will now have physical and psychic gifts that you were meant to have ever since the time you humans first left the Lyran constellation to spread your knowledge and guardianship throughout the galaxy. You will have begun the process of coming home to the fifth dimension. So I find that very interesting, that all these things are occurring all of a sudden. The mandates and everyone's striking and transportation isn't going anywhere. So things aren't working, the internet keeps going down, electrical power keeps going out in places. And if you follow Yellow Rose for Texas, she talks about nothing of the old can go through again. So your medical system, your education system, your financial system, any system, anything that we have grown up on is going away. So we have to wipe the slate clean and completely start over. So Yellow Rose for Texas has a Gab page. You should follow her because she posts these incredible pictures, and I just wanted to show them to you because she has followers, but not so many. Like I don't know. I resonate a lot with her stuff, and I feel like she's on the right path. But she just posted this 3 days ago. VA is on the move. So VA stands for Virtual Artificial Holographics. Few maneuvers, then she rolls. She meaning Earth. Remember, no one knows the hour. We just know that it is coming. They said we'd hear a sound specific to us. Music, a bell, a cat meow, haha, and turn to find the source of which isn't here or obvious to your view here. It's part of the wake up process. It's your turning away from here and waking up slowly there. So kind of like, just like the Matrix movie where you're waking up from this world into your true world. And if you look at some of her comments, I just had to read through them because I just think they're great. Can hardly wait for there. Thank you, Eek. If you read her stuff, Eek, E-E-K means extremely excited kids, which is what we are. Here's some pictures right here of our Earth. I think they're down here a little bit ways. Let me load more. Thank you, Rose. We're homeward bound. I'm so excited. I knew it was close. Thank you, Rose. I can't wait to meet you all. Someone writes, I was writing my religious exemption letter for the V and noticed the word rose standing out. No coincidence here that this good news from heaven popped up too right after finishing my letter, which basically states which side I'm on and where I'm going. Heaven. Please note, I'm set to private on Gab. So she doesn't know how she even got this message. People have been hearing frequencies and other things. This lady posts a picture. Rose, I had a peeping Tom this morning meowing, and I don't even own a cat. So she had a cat at her window that was meowing at her. Let's see, my heart just leapt up for joy. I can't wait to meet you face to face, hug you so tight and tell you thank you for everything you have shared to help all of us. So much love to you. I mean, yeah, it's just, this person says, I've heard music for the last 2 days. I heard a cat meow last night, but my cat was laying right next to me and it wasn't her. The dogs and my cat have been very clingy today, as well as my rabbits. I've noticed my animals have been very clingy to me. Like my Nanook was always clingy and always right next to me all the time, like my shadow. But man, I've noticed my animals just don't want me out of their sight. This person says, this is really exciting. I've been thinking about home, doing my best to ping the monitor and feeling in my heart the love I have for those loved ones from here who went before me, and thinking about all the family members from home that I can't remember here. I am looking so forward to this, to going home. So yeah, if you read some of those comments, if you don't understand, she does reply to a lot. if you have a question, she will reply to you. Like this one of our Earth. So someone's got the Zeta movie in there. I haven't watched that yet. Somebody says, yep, it is ready to take flight when it made wing thingies. This is a beautiful site. What are the dates on these? So these pictures were taken October 3rd on the HI2 image. So here's a picture, guys. This is Earth. So if you've watched my previous videos of her information, Yellow Rose for Texas, she talks about the planets being on these poles. Earth is actually what they call the Earth ship. So we're actually considered a ship. So you have all the planets were on poles, kind of like a carousel, and it goes around and around and around, and they're able to move up and down these poles. And being that we're having all this volcanic activity and earthquakes and extreme weather, and I know like some of them are controlled weather, but some are not. I think that's part of the cover up too. But you will see this extreme weather patterns as we're turning. So basically we're coming off the poles and we're going from vertical to horizontal. So the ship is straightening itself out. Earth is straightening herself out so we can go through the East Gate. So this is very exciting. This is what Earth looks like. And here are the poles right here. So, and then if you go to her YouTube channel, she posts some pictures. And this one says, this image is from the morning the Pleiades has gone in. They kicked off their polls as per protocols, was blocked from posting a message. So she has the message here that she posted on Gab, but I'm assuming this is a gateway. It's not like our sun, because the firewall was put up in front of the sun. I'm assuming these are the poles here. Oops, I clicked on that picture. Okay, so it's bigger than you think is what the letter 17 board says too. It's much bigger than you can imagine. After her saying that, it makes me think, and I never thought it before, like I knew it was going to affect the whole cosmos, but literally like it's every other star system in our galaxy. So we are the way showers. We are the ones that we have to raise our vibration and we have to stand up to this crap and fight back. And what we do positively ripples out and it affects all the other star systems and all the planets, because not only was Earth captured, so was our solar system. And we're going to find that out. So it is helping. So the Pleiades is on their way home, or just got home back into the fifth dimension. And if you look at some of her comments, comment in here. I thank you for all being my tribe here. You deserve nothing less than the best for what you have endured, and I can only pray that I join you despite my weakness. Another person says, it's weird. The last 2 days, my vibration is so high. I feel like my head is spinning. I feel calm and so much love for the world, which I do at times too. Like I said, I've had lots of pressure in my head. I've had yeah, sleepless nights. Yeah, just thinking weird dreams, really weird dreams. The Lions, she says, Yellow Rose for Texas says the Lions Gate is closed, which has been showing on the RDIFF images, not the East exit. So if you watch her stuff too, there's a West Gate exit and East Gate exit, and those going out the west are the ones who have not decided to move on in their spiritual, what she calls fat. So they're not ready, that they still have business to do here. So they're going to go out the west gate and they will be taken care of. They will not have a hard life. They will be taken care of. But those of us who are ready to go home will go out the east gate. And then some people replied and says, so does that mean West Gate is closed? And she says, I think so, but I'm not sure. There might have been another eye other than the Lion's Gate for those going west at our pull time. We'll have to wait and see. Says, so what is it that you're saying, that the Pleiades have gone into heaven, that they went back home to the east? And she says, they say going in at the pathway point. I know that both sides are at that point. I think they went east, but I'm not sure. So there's, yeah, her information is just, yeah, watch some of her videos. It's intense. This one is the black sun. Our black sun says core one has been winking off at around 12:12 for the last few weeks. This is the black sun for those that don't know. This is our true sun. This is what it looks like. The artificial sun is in front of it. It was taken September 23rd. And then she has video, like pictures of one of the big sun flares and some of her videos. Look at this one, interesting images from C2. There's like 3 portals there. There's 3. That's crazy. And the one below, this one's really crazy. I think I saw this one on Gina Marie Colvin Hill. I've seen that ship. There's a ship there. So these are gateways or portals, which, yeah, if one of them's the sun, it's a portal. The sun is a portal. These are gateways, guys. We're really close to going home. So on the letter 17 board, it shows, or it says on one of the posts, we are going to show you a new world. Those who are blind will soon see the light, which I didn't know about that second one, but that's the one I had a transmission that said, those that do not see will soon see. A beautiful, brave new world lies ahead. History is being made. You are the saviors of mankind. Nothing will stop what is coming. So we are the way showers, like I said, and we will help all the other planets. It's going to ripple out and we're going to be able to help them to ascend. So the slate will have to be wiped clean. We will have to start over from the beginning. But as I was thinking, we're not going to be alone. Like here I was thinking all of us are just going to like pop into 5D and we're just going to have to start everything over by ourselves. But no, like we have family over there. We have our family, our extended family, our star being families, like they're there on the other side. They're watching us from there. And when that time comes and we go home, they will be there to greet us. And we will have a wonderful new party, big party for a very long time. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over that with you guys. I think it's interesting information that this is all kind of linking up to me. All the puzzle pieces are like falling back in line. So I thought it was interesting, and it really made me cry when I got that information that we are so close to going home. Just check out. She's got a ton of like pictures on her YouTube, and there's another picture of like the Earth. There's a weird one there. She's got the Schumann resonance. Like, just go through her stuff and check it out because she's got so much stuff, and you get to see what Earth looks like. It's very interesting. Anyway, I thought I would share that with you. So go to her Gab, go to her YouTube community channel where she posts her pictures. If anybody has any questions for me, I'll put my email below. And this was just a really quick video for everyone, and I will try and get another one out this week. Thank you to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate it. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week, and I love you all. Hang in there, hold the line. We're so close. We're so close. There's also another video I will link that somebody, a lady did, like the Rapture time video, and I don't understand a lot of the religious parts of it, but she basically says it will be anytime from December of this year to March of next year, which is what I've been feeling. So I will try and post that below as well. So I love you all. Have a wonderful day and rest of the week. And I love you. Bye.